All right, so I had a 30-year-old lady write into me. I'm not going to say her name. She's a single mom, has made a lot of mistakes in her life. It sounds like she might have gone bankrupt. It sounds like she has a lot of stuff in not foreclosure, but credits and things like that, and negative credit history and whatnot. And she's got a child, and she wants to leave her child some wealth, which I think is commendable. A little bit of her background was, it sounds like her mom is, I don't know, it's just odd. And I don't think she lives with her mom, but anyway, the way she mentioned it, it's just like, it doesn't sound like her mom necessarily has her best interest at heart. And I look, I don't know the whole story behind that, but I was like, that doesn't make sense what she was saying. So she's really, I could tell she's kind of down and saying, look, I haven't done anything right. I don't even know where to start. What do I do? And, she goes, I wish I wouldn't have made these mistakes. If I would have not made the mistakes, I could be so further along than I am today. I'm 30 years old and I got nothing. All right, so look, to any of you guys who are here at 30 years old and you've made some bad financial mistakes and you don't have two nickels to rub together, well, welcome to the club. First of all, welcome to the club. You are not alone. Trust me. Not only are you not alone, but there are many people who are older than you who are in the same boat. All right? So let me give you a thing to just relax about. The fact that you have made mistakes doesn't mean you're a bad person or can't learn from those mistakes. And this is what I told this lady. I'm trying hard not to say her name because it'll jump out at me and I don't want to. I said, pat yourself on the back. You're 30 years old. You've recognized the mistakes you've made. Well, now you got many years to learn from them and profit from your mistakes. The only way we learn is by making mistakes. That's it. Give yourself a break, lady. I said, it's okay. You're 30 years old. You don't have two freaking nickels to rub together. Whoop-de-flip-and-do. You got so many decades ahead of you to learn from these mistakes and build on it. It's okay. It's okay. Don't kill yourself. Well, literally, don't kill. I didn't say that, like kill yourself literally, but don't be so hard on yourself. For heaven's sakes, man. We all make mistakes. The issue is, can we learn from them? I'm so happy, A, for her that she recognized the mistakes she's made, and B, that she's only 30 years old. If you saw me at 30, we had our first child. We lived in some dump in Phoenix, Arizona. I was working. I was barely able to find work. We didn't have two pots to pee in either. It was not a good place. We just had our first kid. Anyway, but here I am today, 19 years later, a whole lot better off. I'm not saying that'll happen to you. I don't know. But just give yourself a break. So the first thing I do, I told this lady, I said, man, just start plugging money. Go down to a credit union. Open an account. If you don't have a credit union, every county most likely has a credit union that for folks who reside, work, or worship in the county. So if you live in Harlan County, Kentucky or whatever, I almost can guarantee you there's a credit union that can serve you as long as you reside, work, or worship in that county. So you go down to that credit union, you take $5 and you open a share savings account. All right? And then you start plugging money in there. You take $20 a paycheck, $50 a paycheck, whatever you can. Start plugging money into that. All right. Now, I don't know if this lady owns a house. I don't know what her financial situation is. But you start plugging money into the savings account. Ideally, you get $10,000 in there. This is what I told her. There's something about that magic number of $10,000, that 5 figures, that will set your heart at rest. To say, okay, I've got it now for at least a year, most likely, to pay my rent, to pay my mortgage, to pay for some food. I got enough put aside now that I don't need to worry so much. And that's what you do. Now, some will say, oh, 10,000 is too much, you should invest. No, if we've learned anything from this day and age, is that investments are fleeting for short-term stuff. Cash is king for short-term stuff. Now, once you get that 10,000 built up, yeah, by all means, start investing in a Roth IRA. But man, get that cash account built up and don't tap into it. That's a critical thing. Don't tap into it. Obviously, if you got debt coming out every which way Sunday. You got to tap into it to pay off the debt. But don't tap into it. Build it up, build it up. Make sure that you don't say, hey, I need this new pair of shoes, or I need the season tickets to the Falcons or something like that. Nope. You got to leave it there. Once you hit that threshold of 10,000, by all means, start investing in something else. But get that money built. I'm telling you. I wish I would have learned that when I was 30. All right, so the second thing is too, she asked what should she do. I said, build that $10,000 up. But always starts with $100, $1,000, 5,000, and 10,000. So when you hit these goals of your first $100, give yourself a little reward. I don't know. You've been wanting that new guitar, whatever. Go buy your guitar. You hit $1,000. Go give yourself a reward. Start with the smaller rewards on the front end. So a guitar is probably too big on the first $100. But maybe $1,000. You say, okay, once I hit 1,000, I'm gonna buy myself a guitar. Whatever that you want, I don't know what it is. Once you hit $5,000, I don't know, you're gonna go have some lady give you a massage. Whatever. Once you hit $10,000, well, go out a nice, get a steak meal at Ruth's Chris or something like that. Whatever it is, I'm just saying you gotta reward yourself for positive behavior. Positive behavior is what you can control. Reward yourself for your inputs. Do not reward yourself for your output. And in this case, your input is such that you're able to save X amount of dollars without any time limits, just X amount of dollars. At some point, you got enough saved where you say, hey, I'm going to give myself a reward. The rewards are what create, hey, boys and girls, the rewards are what create positive behavior. Reward yourself for the inputs. You can't control the outputs. You can only control the inputs. So give yourself a break. Take a deep breath. Recognize you made some mistakes. Mistakes are good. That's how you learn. I hope this helps. We'll see you.